Hi guys, so this is the end of turn 2 and I'm here with Will. Will, say hello.
Hello.
You're the Chaos player and you're the guy that's been trashing our poor Blood Angels and Spaceballs, and the other two have popped out of the room because they need to get a breather. So, Will, tell us about what's happened so far.
Well, the end of the good guys turn 1, I was a little bit worried because all my assault troops are dying in droves. So I thought I needed a bit of muscle. So I thought Angron and 3 Bloodthirsters might suffice.
Okay, so let's just get this right. So obviously you destroyed the shield generator,
Yes,
so that meant that your troops could teleport in and they could also enter from the warp.
That's the one.
So you've got Angron there, as you can see. There he is, fantastic model, he's done him really well. Unfortunately it's a little bit too dark to see. And then you've got
3 Bloodthirsters.
3 Bloodthirster bodyguards, and the other one's tucked behind the building.
Yes, he is.
Right, so he's just there. So you've got 3 Bloodthirsters. So what's happened here?
So this end of the table is a bit of a flat start, really. Rumbled the Stormlord on and nuked a little guard mining shenanigan that popped up here, but I'm expecting some more irritating little guardsmen to pop up and try and melt it.
Is that because there's a hole there now?
Yes, indeed. So I need to try and park that on top of it or something.
Okay.
Pretty ineffective artillery bombardment from these guys. I've immobilised.
And that's your...
My Vindicator line breakers, yes.
Okay.
So I've immobilised and taken the weapon off one of those, and they're both shaken, so there'll be very little las cans.
Right, and that's the 2 Terminuses, yeah.
The combat here, very amusing. Only 3 guys left. One guy came in and punched Najal Stormcaller in the face and killed him, and thankfully leaves and survived the Dreadnought's counterattacks as well, which thankfully leaves them in a nice position where they won't be able to assault my demons. I'll be assaulting them, which will be really good.
That's really cool.
Over here, this whole section at the board, if you remember, there were 2 squads of Terminators here, Space Force Terminators.
And there just happens to be one.
Yes, but it did take the Plague Tower, a Vindicator, squad of Havocs with heavy bolters,
yeah.
a Titan, a Stormlord, a unit of 1,000 Suns with a Sorcerer, and I swear something else as well, but all of that, and I only just managed to kill the rest of them down to 1 guy. So Stu's rolling has been quite superb in keeping those guys alive.
Oh, that's fantastic. They've done really well.
Over here, this lot kind of fired a pretty ineffectual bombardment right at the start of the game at that Titan, and unfortunately weren't able to take any structure points off it, but it is immobilised, that's something.
Okay.
Then we've got over here Vortex, as they came in last turn and sort of swallowed up my demon prince. So these rhinos have gone, oh crap, and kind of run round here.
Yeah.
2 rhinos have rumbled up here, and I'm kind of praying to every dark god that I know that this doesn't come anywhere near my troops. Happy moment for the game was where 20 Khorne Berserkers and Khan hit a unit of Terminators with a Chaplain and wiped them out. I think I rolled about 50 attacks total for that.
Crikey. So what are these guys all down here doing?
Those guys down there decided to split their assault between 2 Razorbacks and trash them both. So that flank is completely compromised now. Fantastic. And then finally we had a bit of shooting here. I was at a very sort of unsure what to fire at. I actually forgot to fire this, which never mind, it's still surviving on 1 structure point. Then we've got the Gatling Blaster, which blew big holes out of this. I only managed to stun it though, unfortunately.
We're talking about the ram there.
The ram there.
Yeah, okay.
And then my final shots, the Strength D weapons, which once again really proved really well, knocked out that Warhound Titan on the end.
Oh my god, so what, has it got no weapons at all?
No, it's blown away, it's dead.
So that's completely gone now?
It's wrecked. So we had an accidental scatter from one of these that actually hit it and knocked off a structure point, and then across the board, Strength D shot, 2 of them hit and wiped it out. Oh dear.
And that hasn't gone too well then for them?
It's not gone too well. In all fairness, it could have gone a lot worse. My rolling's been pretty rubbish, but I'm looking forward to the fact that I've got all of this still to come on, and the mighty Peter Box of Doom as well.
Right, so all of that, this side...
Minus this pile, we've got demons, we've got the flesh hounds, the bloodletters, 2 units of bloodletters, yeah, demonettes, some blood crushers with a herald and the skull taker. We've got 30 Terminators, Abaddon, 3 more Lords, and the guys that are in the Rhinos as well. They are still not on the board. Fantastic.
So you've done really well. Who's the MVP for you so far in the game?
Got to be the Reaver Titan. It's killed the generator. It's killed a Titan, and just to let you know, if it dies, it's on 1 structure point. I've got replacements. It's probably coming back.
Okay, right. Oh, this is such a nasty game. Okay, so that's the state of play in here. Obviously, the mission is for these guys on this side, which is the Blood Angels, the Space Wolves, are to stop the Chaos Incursion coming into the other city board to claim something quite powerful. Okay, so listen, we're going to get back to you now. So I'm going to go back into the other room, and we're going to see how we're doing in the Nid board and city board, which I don't think we're doing too well because I've got a whole pile of Marines that have probably fitted about 5 trays now. So we'll see you in a second. Take care. Bye. Okay, guys. So here we are. This is the end of turn 2 for the Nid players. The 2 Nid players. That's Jamie, John, Hayden, and Rich. And I've got to say they've done extremely well. Better than we did, which isn't too hard really. Okay, because as we all say, it's the first turn that actually dictates the game and the amount of super heavies you have and dice rolls and everything else that encompasses into the actual gaming. So let's have a talk with Rich, and he's going to give us a blow-by-blow account of what happened. Rich, over to you.
A bunch of crap came on, everything went forwards.
Whoa, hold on, start again.
Okay.
So a load of stuff came on.
Yeah.
So we're looking at, what's this, part of your Endless Swarm coming
Endless Swarm, Extra Warriors, Tyrant, Turbogons, Carnifex, yeah.
So a lot of stuff.
A Prime over there, all that came on. Everything else moved forwards, again. A couple of tank shots from the Bio Titan, overran 2 squads of Templars who insisted on death or glory.
One man did.
All right, even though
the others looked at him and thought, forget that.
So we got run over.
Yeah.
We then had everything moved into the trenches. This lot did a deep strike manoeuvre down,
which was really cool.
We had some meiotic spores drop in over here behind the city.
Right, so this is they came in over here, didn't they?
Yeah.
So these are all around this area here.
They all landed where that pile of tanks are.
Yeah. Which were tanks.
Yeah. They smashed the one that's grey and upside down and just damaged some other stuff pretty insignificantly. One landed up there, which is now landed on the bastion.
Which is fantastic. Really lovely paint job on that. If John ever gets a video up or you look on Flickr, you should be able to see him.
Another one scattered into a bunch of ratlings.
That's John Law Flickr.
Another one scattered into some ratlings or snipers that were there.
Yeah.
They felt they lost their leadership, so they're running away now.
Okay, so they're down there in between the Grey Knights.
And they're just going to keep on going to the off the board.
Okay.
Load of Lictors popped out near the wrecks, and then in the shooting phase proceeded to flesh hook the tanks to death.
Oh, because that's really unheard of, isn't it? Them taking out tanks with their flesh hooks.
Yeah, basically.
It's not a thing normally done, but that was quite a clever move.
This Trigon burst up. It's got its emergence hole underneath, ready for reinforcements to pour out of.
Right next to the Titan.
It's alright. We had some more Lictors and Deathleaker crop up down here.
Okay, so they're there. We've got 2 there.
A Trigon popped out the back of the trenches there.
Right, so there was a little bit of controversy there, but it's actually, we've just let it go, so that's actually quite cool.
But I think he electric shocked that land speeder.
He destroyed that land speeder to the floor. So now what he's done is he's opened up a hole, which means they can now flood into the sewer systems, and that's going to be nasty for whatever board they appear on now. So, and I don't even know what's going to be coming through that hole, but I've got a feeling it might be Gene Stealers. Two units of Gene Stealers, maybe. We don't know yet. Something like that. We don't know yet. So
that Trigon behind the Titan also electrocuted the Eversor assassin who's hiding in this.
Oh yeah, I didn't know there was an assassin hiding there.
He's down to 1 wound.
Ooh, not good.
A bit of pounding. Right, other shooting we had was the Doom of Melantai equivalent burst down the ground there and did.
Guys, the tape ran out, so we're just going to do a brief overview and just describe what the big guys did and 1 or 2 other things. So, Hive Tyrant,
Hierophant and Hierodule, all the shields gone on that, 2 structure points down, that's about it.
Okay.
This one stomped some Master Chapter. There was a Parasite in Mortrex there. He turned someone into some Rippers.
And then we killed him.
Combat. These 2 ran in, stomped all the Sword Brethren, all the Grimaldus' lot, took the cannon off that tank and wrecked that bunker, so that was pretty good.
That's fantastic.
This guy came in here, ate a load of Templars, and this guy did a power fist uppercut, caused him a wound.
So a single soldier, single marine,
Yeah.
uppercut to the face and took one wound off it. That's that's unheard of.
Yes, he did.
Okay,
He did.
so that's pretty much that. Anything there that you think's MVP so far? Most valuable piece?
No.
Nothing. I think they all are. They've done really
These
well.
are pretty good actually. These two Saitara jewels have cut a bit of a...
sway through the crowd, haven't they?
The flame.
And we've lost units here and there that are in little scraps. He's got no weapons left. We've basically been reduced to troops. I've got one man there fighting his way through the lot just to get to Big Bollocks over there. That's going to happen. That's popped up out of the ground. We know what's going to happen there. We reckon Gene Stiller's going to pour out into the tunnels.
Lino's still alive.
Lino's still alive. He survived it all this long. Snipe, snipe. So he's still there. But we think that it's now going to go a little bit crazy. So now the next phase is the Empire Marine players turn to attack back. See you in a second.